Hello, everyone. Okay, I don't know what happened last time. I tried to end the previous stream and then I started again, which did not work twice. I had to, you know, enter this page again, go back to the YouTube own page, come back. It was such an exhausting trail, but here I am. It's finally working properly. Unfortunately, I can't really control if this wants to record my face or not. I don't know how to do that. There's no option for it. Apparently, I don't even know if there's an option. There's an option to edit the microphone, but I can't really change that much when it comes to the face cam. I don't want to put a face cam, so it doesn't really bother me. But honestly, it is kind of vexing. Why not? Why not at least give me an option? Okay, so I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So, previous live stream yesterday, which was we spoke about gaming. We just spoke about gaming and all that type of stuff. Pretty interesting nonsense, to be fair. Pretty interesting stuff. So, what can we speak about today? I don't really know what else can I say, but I have been thinking of my previous thoughts, and I finally thought about at least making more to that recipe, adding more to the recipe, which is very important. The recipe is basically for fun video games, and turns out that the recipe will require a bit more elbow grease, and I feel like it'll be perfect. Now, when it comes to making video games, I just have to say that the most important thing is fun. It's all about fun. It's all about fun. It's all about enjoying the game. It's all about what else can I say? Now, when it comes to fun, everyone has their own definition of fun, even though there's a clear cut definition of it. People have their own way of enjoying fun. So, not everything will appease everyone, and that's the honest result of everything. I can't make one game to please everyone. I have to make dozens of them to please multiple people. And I'm totally fine with working on different type of genres because I like working on different genres. It's pretty fun. So let's talk about what should be discussed. So fun is important when it comes to video games. Fun is very important. We need replayability. Now you may think, does it matter? Yes, it does. You know, if the game is such a chore, why would people want to replay the game? You must have skippable cutscenes. You must have ways where you can pause the game. These things are very great, especially if you're having a Nintendo game. You must have these things. Now, when it comes to online games, I'm not going to be putting too much emphasis on that, mostly because I'm just a small company. You know, I don't want to be expected to make something so grand to compete against other companies. Speaking of other companies, we're not here to compete. We're not here to compete. There's this, there is this large thoughts of many people that once you start making some stuff, people will think you have to compete. It's fun to have friendly competition, but I'm not friends with other people. So obviously, all those other companies may see my company as a threat. So obviously, that's just going to be interesting. But I'm not here to compete. I'm here to make content and entertain. The main priority should be entertaining. So we should draw up a little. We should draw up a little type of what do you call it? Code of conduct. No. Code of technically, I think it's called a code of conduct. So you need to place fun over competition. I don't mind friendly competition. I don't mind, but I don't think I'm gonna be friends with everyone. And maybe people, but it's not gonna really change anything. Place fun over competition. Try to innovate. Now, this is gonna be very difficult because most of the innovation has been done. So you just have to find ways to make your kind of like your own unique games and content. If fail, try again. Now, what do I mean by that? Maybe a specific concept failed because of the story or something of the sort happened. It didn't do well. It doesn't mean you must pack up and go home. No, it means you must try again. Failure always equals more room to better yourself. Hold on a minute. Let me drink some milkshake. I have some milkshake across the room. Okay. Oh, it's so good. It's strawberry milkshake, okay? Strawberry is very good. It depends on the company. Okay, focusing back on my code of conduct. It's not perfect to kind of complain about fans. There's no such thing as complaining about fans because the fans are on your side. You should not complain about them. Simple as that. Okay. All right then. So I think that's pretty much it. Do not complain about those things, and I guess you're gonna be fine. The next thing is, of course, to talk about is how long should a game be? Now, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I don't want games to be so long. You know, you must have your introduction to the sentence. Well, introduction to the story. My bad. Introduction. Well, okay. Let's just say most games will have a campaign, which can be of anything, depending on the game's content or context, basically. When it comes to extra stuff, yes, but it should also be around the context. And finally, I don't want to have these free title updates 24/7 because, look, I don't mind giving free stuff, but the problem is that most of the updates I will ever have will be about bug fixes. Okay, I just finished that. Pretty embarrassing, right? Uh, okay, bottle is all squished. I like this more than the chocolate one because it's more cleaner. Okay, enough about that. That tasted like ice cream. It was pretty cool. So, ladies and gents, might as well be talking about other types of content. So, when it comes to free title updates, there's no such thing. So, we will give free updates here and there, but we don't plan on giving something. We don't plan on giving like hundreds of months of content. No, we just once we're done, we're done. If I think of adding more content, I will work with it later and I'll see if where can I add it. There will be place for things to be added, but obviously I want the game to be completely done, full to the brim, so I don't have to worry about less content. So I think what most companies need to do is change their mentality. Change their mentality when it comes to video games, you know? What did I do? Okay, change hold on. Something like okay. I'm back. Sorry, something happened. Okay, so I want to discuss the attitude of the modern gaming industry. I think the worst attitude is, of course, trying to monetize everything. This has to change, mostly because there's no need to monetize every single thing. Once you sell a $60 or whatever price game, all that content's supposed to be in the game. And speaking of content, they focus so much on trying to take out things. They try and take out things, or basically try and make the game less and less, you know, so they can sell most of the other content. The next thing is, of course, um, is just pandering. Hold on, pandering. They pander to all these woke people who aren't going to buy the game. You know that, right? They aren't going to buy the game. So what's the point? What's the point of trying so hard for these people when they're not going to buy the game at all? They don't want the game. So why would I focus? If I'm going to make a company, I'm not going to focus on selling to Twitter. Simple as that. You know. The next thing is, of course, stop giving game journalists. Okay. Now, I don't want to dive in that territory right now. Okay, let's just check what's happening with other websites and see what's going on. There's always some kind of game going on, and let's just check it out. So let me check Sankaku Complex. Okay, it's just so hot today. Okay, nothing big over here, so I guess it's kind of normal. So I think the main problem with why game companies are failing, uh, monetizing everything, pandering to the lowest denominator, and not to the fans, pandering to people who aren't the fans, who aren't going to buy their product, taking out stuff. What else? Um, Too much complaining. They complain about other companies and those other type of companies doing better stuff. Okay, let's not forget the fact that they have this obsession with trying to censor everything. They're trying to censor a lot of things. That's kind of a major problem, especially for adult games. Uh, Now, the next thing is, of course, game companies expecting to overhype things up. And don't get me wrong, some games deserve the hype, some games don't deserve the hype. It's just so annoying, honestly. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I'm just so tired. Have a good day. Bye.